Welcome to today's Sports Live. Oh, we're live here. Okay.
It's our first hockey show.
We're talking college football today.
It's edition of baseball today.
Football today back here.
Welcome back to basketball today.
Got the double box. Bring it on, baby.
This is giving me Russell Westbrook vibes.
I'm just too strong.
Well, there goes the encyclopedia.
Him and Rihanna would create like a mega mind type.
He
He
put
put
really
this
good.
decision on a coin flip, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yinzer City. Yinzer City.
More
We
perfect that we
all
brought
have
that today.
computers in front of us.
All right, and that is why we skip hooping. Yeah.
The spitting image of Cooper Cup.
Ricky Patalco about to lose his mind. And
Kadarius Tony, Ni Hao, you better start learning Chinese.
We got two Rangers fans here, so
No.
Welcome back to Football Today and a happy Halloween to everyone watching at home. My name is Patrick Gray. This is Ryan, Jenna, and Steven, and we'll be talking football today. So the first headline is that teams have been trying to trade for Devontae Adams and Matt Crosby, but the Raiders, as of now, have said no. Will they end up being traded? If so, where?
Yeah, so I have a couple picks on this one. I do think, unfortunately, both will be traded. I actually do think Devontae Adams, I think it's just a match made in heaven. I'm going with Devontae Adams to the Jets. And as for Max Crosby, you know what? This is going to sound weird, but I actually have him going to the Cowboys just because I feel like they need a little bit more on the D-line there. But other than that, I think both will be traded eventually. It's
Do you
just a matter
think
of when.
the what's it called? The Devontae Adams trade goes through even if Aaron Rodgers isn't there? Do you think he still goes to the Jets, or he just follows wherever Aaron Rodgers is going?
No, that's a good point. I do think Devontae Adams will go to the Jets regardless, even without Aaron. I just feel like
What's
the
that?
Jets have been really on the buyer's mode right now, especially Garrett Wilson and all that stuff. So I definitely see Devontae Adams going to the Jets at some point.
Well, yeah, they want to have like a veteran like him mentoring
Exactly.
Garrett Wilson being
Devontae
like,
Adams and Randall
Yeah.
Cobb, baby.
Now, what about
Get
Max
Randall
Crosby?
Cobb
You
out
said
of
the
there,
Cowboys. Jenna, where do you think Max Crosby
Yes,
is right now?
so I don't think he's going to leave either, honestly. I don't know if you guys saw, but like a month ago, Richard Sherman was saying like he's wasting away in Vegas. And so I don't think Max Crosby gets a lot of credit. I think he deserves to be kind of used better, but he's a great player. I just don't see him leaving Las Vegas.
Arguably a top 5 edge rusher in the league.
Oh yeah,
But doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely
He's one of the
not.
most
Exactly.
underrated pass rushers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got Nick Bosa, who everybody just loves because he's on a good team, and
Yeah.
then you've got like Micah Parsons, always like on
Exactly.
an okay team. I mean,
Yeah.
Dallas is good.
Okay.
Miles Garrett, who's
Mhm.
just insane, and then Max Crosby, who just you never see anything
No,
about him.
It's weird. I don't
Yeah.
know why that is,
I-
honestly.
His
Totally
name's never in the
agree.
Defensive Player of the Year
Yeah.
race, and
No.
he's putting up similar numbers to everyone else on that list.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
I feel like he can do it a little bit better, like more efficient. Honestly, he's
And
like
also,
one
I
of the
think
best
if he
pass
does go to a
rushers.
different team, I think he will start getting that spotlight.
Oh,
I do
yeah.
agree with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think the Raiders are holding back for sure.
All right. It's also a snowy day today in Denver. I
Yes.
believe
Yeah,
it
it
was
is.
like 8 inches of snow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Playing the
It's
Chiefs,
It's crazy.
I love
Pat
it.
Mahomes has the flu, which I don't know how much
Michael
that is
Jordan
going
game.
to
Jordan
impact
flu
the
game?
Yep.
Michael Jordan flu game. We'll see.
That's
In the cold, though.
bad.
That's not an
Oh
arena.
my
But the
gosh.
Broncos
I
haven't
love
beat the
it.
Chiefs in years.
Yeah.
You think this is the first
I
time?
love
that
No.
they
the
do it?
field. I
I
love
still
the
I
am not
don't.
confident in the Broncos at all.
No, I'm not either.
Broncos country. Let's ride. I got
Oh.
Denver. I got Denver making it close.
Ooh.
You really
That's
think Denver's going to make it close?
Yes, it's in the snow. They know how to play in the snow.
Do the
Underrated.
Chiefs not?
I mean,
Chiefs
yeah,
playing
So
cold too.
true.
that's
so
very
true.
true.
Underrated
But
problem here. Are the Chiefs going to make it to the game?
no,
That's the
they'll
real
have to forfeit,
question.
and you know what? They're going to forfeit their entire season because of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. So
What's the key for Denver to winning this game?
The key, running game, I think. I just think,
They don't have one.
well, yeah, that's the key. I mean, hey, you can get Russell Wilson out in space. He can run a little bit.
he's old though.
He
He's
is,
getting
but you know
way
what? I
too
think the
old.
snow will help out with that as long as he doesn't, like break an ankle or something.
Well, yeah, there might be a lot of injuries in that game,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate, but that's the conditions they got to play with.
Yep,
I
that's that
think-
mile high.
Yeah, I think Isaiah Pacheco is going to shine the most today in Denver. When I think of snowy games, I immediately think of the Philadelphia Eagles Snow Bowl.
Mm.
LaShawn McCoy, we all
Shady,
know
baby.
how he went off.
Shady.
Today, I really hope that Isaiah Pacheco does that. He was a quarterback in high school, so he's good at reading defenses.
This is
So I
true.
think against the worst defense in the league today, I think he's going to capitalize. So
Yeah. Isaiah Pacheco is the funniest guy in the league to watch.
He
run. He makes
is.
so
Yeah.
many unnecessary moves. He does so much unnecessary moves.
But it works.
Yeah,
I don't know how it works, but it works.
yeah.
I can't tell if he's fast or slow. I seriously don't
He's
know.
somewhere in
He
between.
runs like a toddler.
All right, our game of the week this week is the 49ers versus the Bengals. I like this matchup a lot. Who do you think's going to win?
I got Niners all the way.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, we just found this out. Brock is going to be playing, obviously coming back from a concussion, but I don't know. I'm still very low on the Bengals right now. I just feel like they haven't gotten anything really going. They're still at 3-3. I think the Niners have showed that they can be a lot better than Bengals and have been for a while now. And I just think the Niners defense and Brock being back would just be too much.
Niners I mean, I guess they kind of got humbled
Definitely.
against Minnesota.
I think that'll help too.
I don't think anybody expected the Niners to lose that game. Here, like we have Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's not the entire
Joe
Bengals.
Shiesty.
Joe Shiesty. We have the Bengals, who honestly have one of the more underrated teams. I mean, they haven't performed, yes, but they have one of the more underrated
The
teams.
talent's there for sure.
This is a
absolutely.
team that went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. This is a team that
Yeah.
made it to the AFC Championship last year.
I'm just at a point where I need to see it to believe it with the Bengals.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Like coming off a bye, I do think maybe they'll be a little refreshed. Maybe they'll be ready to play, but that could also
they're
it could
off a
also be
bye?
the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Niners.
Yeah, Niners are coming off motivated against
Niners
that
have won, but
Vikings
2 in a
loss.
row. Brock Purdy concussion. I think the recovery's a little too quick. I don't really know how I feel about that. He doesn't have Deebo Samuel, which he loves. So I don't know if he's going to know what to do without him, which I think is why Christian McCaffrey is going to be relied on so much today in this game. And Cincinnati's at the bottom of the rankings in scoring average, bottom of the 10 in rushing passing yards per game. So with that said, I'm going 49ers because I
Absolutely.
think Christian McCaffrey is going to come through.
Niners to the NFC Championship. Watch out.
All right.
I don't think so.
Halloween is on Tuesday, right? I believe.
Tuesday.
Let's rank
Tuesday.
some of
It's
these
today.
costumes that these players
right.
have worn so far. I saw David
do
and
we got?
Joku's. David and Joku's was cool.
Oh, wow. Hey.
Is that Bill?
That's Bill Belichick,
I
baby.
saw a video
Oh
of him
my
getting asked to the
gosh.
Halloween party.
Randy
Did
Moss.
you? Yes.
Yep, that was a great video.
It
Just Randy
was.
Moss coming in and being like, hey, coach, you want to come to
Is
our
this
He's
the
like-
first
he's like,
time
yeah,
Bill
I'll go.
Belichick
Yeah.
has smiled in 5 years?
Yeah.
I
You see him
know.
smile
I
every
mean, do
once
you
in a
see
while.
his wife? I mean,
Yeah,
like,
that's
what
why
is
he's
this, dude?
so
like,
I like his
Jeez.
costume.
yeah, you know what? For Bill Belichick, that's
He
a
really
Is it a
solid
good
he went all
costume?
out. I mean, you see his
Oh, yeah.
outfits when he's on the sidelines during games, nothing special, but he really went out.
Going as a Buccaneer, he really misses
Yeah.
Tom, doesn't he?
Yeah, he really does.
That's
so
foreshadowing.
true.
Yeah.
So true.
Should have kept Nike in there, but that's so good.
Oh,
This
this
is
is Miles
the
Garrett.
coolest thing I've ever
This
seen.
is
That is
so-
pretty
this
dope.
is
That
insane.
is awesome.
It is terrifying. Miles
Yeah.
Garrett is the most terrifying man in the
He
league. I
is
think.
terrifying.
Yeah.
I
And it's just everyone he's
Just
sacked before.
Yes, everybody he's
oh,
sacked.
that is great.
It is
So creative.
insane.
What do you think that's better than the Bill one?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
10 times
functionality, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that mask isn't that cool. If I'm
Yeah.
it kind of
I
looks
don't know, I
weird.
like
it looks
it.
like a party city.
He kind of just, he
Yeah,
could have,
I would say
he could have went
yeah.
without the mask and people still would have been terrified of him. So, I mean,
yeah. I don't
There's a
know.
lot of names on that list.
I see Mitchell Trubisky, Money Mitch.
Andy Dalton.
Mhm.
I
Love
want to
that
see him win
man.
DOP first.
Yeah, he
Facts.
deserves it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
And this
all
toy,
right.
it's who's
Oh,
this?
that's
Michael
Odell.
Jackson. I'm
Michael
trying to figure out who that
Jackson.
is.
Yeah.
That's what.
For
that's
Oh,
sure.
Odell, yeah.
Is that Odell?
Yeah, that's Odell.
There's anyone who can rock the Michael Jackson look.
It's
gonna be
100%
him.
Odell.
It's gonna be.
Odell
Yeah, no
is
one
one
else
of the
can pull
best
it off.
personalities in the league.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely
answer,
love
too.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only he would just stay uninjured, but that's okay.
He has no ACL.
Only if
True.
he stayed on the Giants.
Yeah. But
If
yeah.
there's another costume.
Yeah. I mean, he's got the swagger walk too there. I mean,
I thought he was gonna break out a little one of the.
Yeah, the Jerry
know,
curl's
the-
nice too.
yeah, right? We would love to see that.
Oh, that
Once
would've
you
been
definitely gotta
good.
gloves.
Exactly, because
He's
he's
definitely
been
gonna
doing
do it in
that.
like in the
So
game.
true.
Oh, this is when he was on the Browns though.
Oh yeah. That was a forgotten time in history, right?
I wonder
Yeah.
what
He
costumes
was-
we're gonna see
Well, yeah,
today.
he was on the Browns with
I
Juice.
know.
Juice
Yeah.
Landry.
Man, that was one of the most could have been teams of all
So
time.
true.
If they had a QB and a coach that would
Baker
stay for
wasn't
more than-
bad on the
Well,
Browns.
maybe if the Browns.
He
were
wasn't.
If they
this
had a
now,
consistent
like-
coach,
wasn't.
I mean,
Well, now they have Deshaun Watson. So
They didn't have a good O line
Yo,
then.
guys,
I don't know
make
if it's
your
getting better.
prediction. What team is going to have the best all-around costumes today?
All around costumes.
Yeah.
Ravens.
ooh, that's a good one.
Ravens are.
That's a good one. I could also see the
Ravens
Chiefs
have the
just
best
going out.
personalities in the league, in my opinion.
I think the
true.
Eagles.
That
Eagles
could be
could.
too.
I think like
Eagles
Jason
could.
Kelsey's
I don't
gonna
even
come in.
know.
I love him
I
bringing up
think
that
DK
Secret of
Metcalf's
Mayo
gonna pull
costume.
something
Yes,
out.
exactly.
I don't know.
DK is gonna wear something ridiculous.
Yeah, and,
Probably.
DK's just gonna be
you know,
himself.
Devon Witherspoon's probably gonna dress up as like a spoon or something. I don't know.
It's so random but true.
I doubt it.
It'd be hilarious.
It'd be
though.
funny if we
see.
saw like Travis Kelsey dress up as Taylor Swift.
That
and Taylor
would be-
Swift dress
that
up
would
as
be
Travis Kelsey.
That I
Honestly, that's like Travis Kelce would do.
Oh,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah,
I know.
100%.
Or like Brittany Mahomes going as
Patrick
Taylor
Mahomes.
Swift.
Oh my.
They seem to be really good friends.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
All right, for our next
You don't like it
segment.
because of Jackson Mahomes.
All right,
Oh,
for our
okay,
next segment,
yeah.
we got NFL trivia.
All right.
All right, so we got a couple questions. We'll see.
Let's see. First one here.
What is the least valuable NFL franchise?
Chicago Bears.
I don't think it is.
Well, I just mean in terms of
I'm thinking
Not
they're
money.
talking
Is this
about
like money?
monetary value.
yeah,
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Then
Monetary.
okay.
Okay.
You know what? Like Jaguars, maybe I could see that. Jaguars, Falcons.
Ooh,
Falcons.
Definitely not the Falcons.
I want to go with Jags on that one.
Panthers, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
they had Cam.
I
though.
mean-
I feel like that helped.
I'm trying to think of like teams that don't have like.
So am I.
Yeah, it could be the
Yeah.
Lions.
Could be, but I feel like there is prestige with
No.
that team.
Lions have been around. I'm trying to think of a
Yeah.
very young team, like the Buccaneers, maybe.
Houston.
Yeah.
Houston is definitely up there. Not Cardinals.
I'm still going Jags. I'm going Jags.
I
I would agree
I'm
with
gonna go
Jags.
Houston.
Bengals.
The Bengals,
Oh.
really?
Cincinnati.
Huh.
I would have
Okay.
not. I would not.
The
The amount of
guessed
contracts
that,
they have,
no.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
there's a lot of hype, but is there a lot of money coming in?
And they've been around for a while, so that's confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. All right.
Which tight end has the most catches in playoff history?
Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, isn't it
No.
Gronk?
Yeah.
Gotta be
It's
Gronk.
gotta be
I
him.
believe it's Travis Kelce. Right?
Really?
It could be wrong.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was Travis
Oh.
Kelce. Travis Kelce's the best
Yeah.
playoff receiver of all time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know
That's a
if that's
hot
that
take.
bold of a
Receiver?
Is that hot
Receiver
receiver?
or tight end?
You see,
Nah,
if you
receiver.
said tight
Jerry-
end, maybe
Jerry Rice is.
receiver.
Yeah.
Jerry Rice
Receiver
still is, but
like
he's number 2.
Yeah, I would still put Gronk in front of him in playoff.
I would.
I guess that's
Not to
fair.
be biased, but like I think Gronk just
well,
has more
let's see.
experience.
But the
Travis
amount of, like,
Kelce's a
the-
yak merchant, and
He's a,
Rob
yeah, he has
Gronkowski-
more yards and I believe touchdowns in the playoffs than Gronk does.
yeah, but you know,
yards and touchdowns.
He's like, yeah.
aren't
I guess
everything.
stats probably show it, but I don't
Rob
know.
Gronkowski is.
If you watch the games, it shows it too.
Gronkowski is also good in like the run game.
That's the thing too. Travis
Kelce is
he
not
doesn't
a
block.
very good blocker.
No, he's a terrible blocker.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think he's the best tight end in the league. But
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
why Gronkowski will always be better than him
Yeah,
because he
Gronk
always
has
has
the
that
untold
versatility.
Yeah. Let's
is
see
there
what we
another
got.
question?
Yeah.
How many non-quarterbacks have thrown a touchdown in the Super Bowl? Oh, I gotta think about this. What
Man.
do you think, Ryan?
Well, I know one happened
Yeah.
in I don't know what year the Eagles won the
Trey
Super Bowl.
Burton.
2018.
Yeah, Trey Burton.
Yeah.
2018.
Yep.
So there's one
Rest
guaranteed
in
at
peace.
least.
I
Mhm.
think Edelman threw one.
I was thinking about
Yes,
that.
I think he did.
He
I do think
probably
he.
did.
Yes.
That's probably a safe
So we'll
bet.
go.
I
two.
mean, I'd probably go with maybe like 5 all time.
I'm trying to think of other times.
It's
when
it's
happened.
low.
Yeah, it can't
Yeah.
be that high. I'd be surprised if it was in the teens.
Let's say like 3.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do we got?
5. Okay, so we
Yeah.
all knew it was
Stevens
low.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what the other times were. I wish
couldn't
they
tell
had
you
listed
I
up there
know.
so I
No.
could see
Probably
it.
in the like Plummer era of football.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
In the before the Ford pass
Totally.
was invented.
Mhm.
It's got laterals in the back of the yard. Flaming takes. All right.
All right, flame and take. So give us your most hot takes from this NFL season.
All right. I mean, you can kind of take this one with a grain of salt, just in the fact that I don't know how hot it is, but I'm saying the Bills won't make the playoffs.
Wow, Joe's hurting over there.
Yeah. You know, I just
They haven't been playing great.
Exactly. You know
I
what?
agree.
The AFC East is one of the sneaky good divisions in football, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
obviously the records don't necessarily show it.
I mean the Pats are in the division, so it can't be that good.
No,
Well,
yeah.
Pats
but
are bad, but the Jets aren't bad. They're
You know what though?
They're not,
You know
they're
who
not
has the
great.
best record in the AFC East right now? Against
The
the AFC
Dolphins?
East teams? Patriots.
The Patriots. Yeah.
2-1.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I mean, you know what?
When you got like the Dolphins in the
Exactly.
division, it's hard to win that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The only team that
100%.
you can really look at, they would be like, ew, it's like the Patriots right now. But like,
And the Bills are showing up.
I've been
in big
praying on the
games.
Patriots' downfall since Malcolm Butler picked us off in the end zone.
I forgot you're
I'm
So
sorry
I'm
about
so
that.
happy that the Patriots are 2-5.
Yeah.
The Bills show up in the big games, but like the
They
small
do.
games, they just
I
I
think
don't
I
know
got
what's
back
going
to
on.
playing fundamental football. I think it's what the
Josh
issue
Allen is going to
fundamental
refuse to play fundamental football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up. Yeah, he's just taking too many risks. It's
All right,
like,
Jenna, what's your
Yeah.
hot take?
Mine's not like super bold, but I do think that Brock Purdy has been figured out these last
fair.
2 games. He hasn't been doing well. He's thrown 2 picks and late in the end of the game. And so the Browns, they were able to match the 49ers man-to-man, which is why Purdy had a passer rating of 55.3
yeah.
that game. So I do think that he's being figured out. I think this might be the time where he kind of starts to fizzle out.
regress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
You got-
He's not the next Tom Brady.
No.
I got a
absolutely
friend
not.
And I
that
was
goes
sick of
to
that,
Iowa
hearing that.
State, and he is like, Brock Purdy's the greatest quarterback ever. Like, he's the best quarterback we've had, and he's a Niners fan. So it's
Heard the same
even-
thing with Mac Jones, and look where we're at.
Yeah, well, Brock Purdy decided to be a little bit better than Mac Jones.
No, yeah,
It turned
Yeah.
out
I
better.
completely agree with
but
that.
it's just because of the system.
Yeah, I feel like Kyle Shanahan was on the Patriots would be flowing right now.
If Mac Jones
True.
was on the Niners, he'd be one of the better quarterbacks in the league.
But a question for you
Yeah.
guys though is: do you think Brock Purdy is a product of the environment that he is in with the talent that he has around him,
Or
Yes.
is he product of the system?
or is he a
Totally.
good quarterback?
No, he's
I-
a product
yes,
of the system. There's a
100%.
reason he was Mr. Irrelevant.
Exactly.
I think the interesting
That's so
question would
true. You know,
be-
don't forget there's a reason he
Don't
was.
forget he was
Yeah.
256.
My
Exactly.
question would be though, if he didn't have like Brian Ayuk, Debo Samuel, and all those guys, and he was just with Kyle Shanahan, how would he do? Would he be okay, or will he
I
He'd
forgot
be
where
aight.
his Kyle
Well, does he
Shanahan-
have like C tier level receivers and tight ends?
like
Throw him
an
on the
average,
Cardinals.
yeah, like
Throw
an
him on the
average receiving
Cardinals,
core.
and they are not winning a single game.
No.
Okay,
I would. I
You think
would
Josh
say
Dobbs would be
that,
better,
but
Yes, Josh Dobbs is better than him.
You think Josh Dobbs that?
I
on
mean,
the Cardinals, Josh Dobbs
paper,
knows how to play in that
I'm a little
system.
frozen.
on
I don't-
paper, Dobbs is a better player. On paper,
On paper,
He's got more
but he hasn't played like it.
experience.
No,
Don't get me
I
wrong.
know.
Josh
He's
Dobbs
got
hasn't
more
if
been
you put
bad.
him,
experience.
if you put him on the Niners right now, I mean, Dobbs would go off.
Yes,
Anybody would.
Yeah,
exactly. A
Yeah.
product of the system.
I mean,
All
like
right.
Dobbs would look like
Yeah,
Patrick
he's-
Mahomes.
Yeah.
Ryan, what is your hot take?
Seahawks are going 12-5.
Ooh,
I have the Seahawks splitting the series with the
I
Niners.
don't think that's too
Mhm.
bad.
I think now that the league has figured Brock Purdy out, I know that we're going to take at least one game, and I know it's going to be at home.
Mm.
We're not winning in Santa Clara.
Yeah.
We're going to beat the Eagles week 13.
No,
No.
Yes.
it's not,
yes.
that's not going to happen.
Yes. we
No,
are
I think
beating
the Eagles already
week
lost.
13.
Like, last year was the Commanders. This year, I
Yeah.
think it's kind of done. They're on the right track.
My question
Yeah.
is, who you got in
And-
the NFC Championship?
NFC Championship.
Yeah, you got Seahawks.
We're not a good playoff team, but I think it'll be
The NFC
it
is
could
just
be
so wide
Seahawks.
open right now.
Could be Seahawks
true.
Eagles is the 1 and 2.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can see that.
Seeing them in
All
the
right.
NFC
Yeah.
chip.
You think the Seahawks have a better record than the 49ers?
Yes. I think we'll be first in the West.
Ooh.
12-5.
If Brock Purdy
I think
continues.
I think we'll tie with the Niners at 12-5. But since we hold a tiebreak, we would hold a tiebreaker over them. We would take the number 1.
Why would you hold the tiebreak? You think you beat them twice?
I think we beat them once.
You always beat them once. Seahawks always beat the 49ers once.
Yeah.
Not in the past couple of years.
Those have always
but
been great games.
How did you guys beat them once last year?
No.
we went 0-3 against them last year.
Mhm.
Ouch.
But that's when nobody had Brock Purdy figured out, and now he's figured out. And
Totally.
we know
He's come back
Devon
to
Witherspoon's the best corner in the league,
Ugh.
defensive rookie of the year. I don't want to hear the Jalen Carter
Oh.
not the accusations, but
Mm.
For my hot take, I think the Bills will get to the AFC Championship.
Wow,
I-
opposites here. Okay.
I know I love to hate on Josh Allen, but
I like to hate on Josh.
I
Allen.
like this team. I like their defense, and I think this is just the year they get over the hump. I don't think they're getting to the Super Bowl.
didn't
but I
they
think
just
the
lose
AFC
Matt
Championship.
Milano too on that
Yeah.
defense?
I don't think he's out for the whole season.
They're out in their secondary as well.
Yeah.
Tre'Davious White, I think.
Tre'Davious White is out again. Oh
Yeah.
But I don't think they're season-ending injuries.
No. I mean, I
Well,
think
we
to your
gotta win.
point, I think the Chiefs are at a vulnerable point right now. Even though they have looked better and they have a good defense right now, I think the Bills could very easily beat them. But at the same time, it's like, I got Dolphins in the AFC Championship probably against the Chiefs at this point.
The Dolphins looked like frauds last week, though.
Yes, they did.
They did,
Yes,
but you
they
know what,
did.
though? I
No,
think
they didn't have a secondary at
Did
all.
you guys see? Did you guys not see that game? 10 penalties against 0.
I think it's
for
just
the
a wake-up
I
Eagles.
don't want to hear about that.
That was
like
the refs didn't rig that game.
no, they
They
did it.
absolutely
Someone
rigged that
someone
game.
said like, oh, one of the refs was born like 30 minutes outside Philly. Like, okay,
Yes,
so
they were
what?
under
Like,
investigation for the ACC championship game for unethical reffing.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have negative rushing yards in the first half, you can't say it was the refs' fault, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I totally agree.
Mark
Okay.
McDaniels, man. Or
That-
Mike
Mike
McDaniels.
McDaniels.
Yeah.
Mike McDaniel. I love Mike McDaniels.
He's
But
quite the
He is.
character.
He's the guy.
But I think the Bills, if Josh Allen plays right, and that's solely what it relies on. If he
Yeah.
makes stupid decisions like throwing interceptions, like 2 interceptions a game,
Yeah.
then they're not going to get there.
Yeah.
I think Josh Allen can, and we've seen it in the playoffs before against the Chiefs, where he played a perfect football game.
Yeah.
I believe he
Yeah.
had perfect passer rating in that game. But we just need to see it out of him again. They're going to
Exactly.
make the playoffs.
Exactly.
All right, guess the NFL team.
Okay.
What teams?
See what we got.
Oh yeah, based on the offense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah. Ooh. Cute.
Oh,
Oh, this is Panthers.
Carolina. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Miles
Yeah.
It was
Sanders.
Miles Sanders. As soon as I saw Penn
Sanders.
State, I knew.
My question is, what logo is that?
Where did Adam Thielen go to school?
That's like some D2 team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
offense.
know.
He went to like Minnesota something. It was like North Minnesota State.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
What do we?
Yeah.
Let's
Oh.
see. Ooh.
Texas A&M quarterback, Bama
Um,
running back.
is this Tennessee?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's
I assume
Tannehill.
Derrick
Yeah.
Henry.
Yeah, Tannehill.
Derrick
I'm not sure
Henry.
about the right receiver though.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Okonkwo. Is that it? No.
DeAndre Hopkins went to Clemson.
Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins went to Clemson. Treylon Burks.
Yeah, Traylon Burks went to Arkansas.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
So
And
yeah,
I forget who
it's
their
just
tight end is
Tennessee.
right now.
Show me the
It's
money.
like something
Yes.
like Okonkwo or something like that.
Perfect. Oh wow.
Purdue running back.
Purdue running back.
Notre Dame tight end should be.
Oh,
Ramondre
Alabama.
Stevenson went to Purdue, right?
this isn't the
Oh,
Patriots.
yeah.
I can
And then-
no.
Oh,
Ramondre
no.
Stevenson went to Oklahoma.
Yeah, you're
I think
right,
this
you're
might
right.
be the Eagles.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah,
we
'cause
got
you got
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts,
Hurts.
Devonta Smith.
Yep. Not sure.
No,
about
I don't know
wide
if-
receiver.
Dallas Goddard didn't go to Notre Dame.
He
Dolphins.
did?
Dolphins.
Oh yeah, Raheem
okay.
Mostert was
Raheem.
on Purdue.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I
I
was
would
thinking,
not
I
have
was like,
known
who would
that.
I wouldn't have
Purdue on the
guessed it.
Eagles?
Yeah. What
This is
is
the same
UWA as well?
UWA.
University
I
of
don't know.
Western America or something like.
Western America.
West-
Oh,
don't know.
that's
Western
where
Alaska.
Tyreek Hill went.
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle.
Okay.
Who's their tight end?
That's
It's not
Wait, no.
Gesicki
No.
anymore.
No, it's not
I
Gesicki.
don't even know what his
Yeah.
name is.
Gesicki's
to be
on the
honest with
Patriots
you.
now.
Yep, that's
Trying
my
to
man
remember
right there.
who the tight end was.
Tyler Eifert.
No.
Eifert's hasn't been in the league
I
for
know.
like
I know.
4 years.
I know. And then you got Tua and it might be Devon A-Chain though.
I have no idea what his name is. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Devon A-Chain, Ashawn,
Yep.
same thing.
Classic logo right there. I really
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
love
I
the
do
logo.
like that logo.
The Dolphins have possibly the best logo in the league. I don't think that's even much of a discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a change from the Marlins.
All right. This week, the Jets Giants games. Are we a fan of these costumes?
Oof. And
Oh, they're
180p,
going as the
baby.
Akatsuki. Oh,
I'm not an anime fan, so I really don't know
Yeah.
what's
This
going
is
on.
kind of like
It's-
a
I'm
I've
very
never seen it before,
confused.
but I couldn't tell you
I don't
what's
get
going
what-
on. I
yeah.
like it.
Creative.
It's okay.
basically the
Different.
bad guys.
Is that
in
supposed to be a
some-
pumpkin?
Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
trying
it's,
to
going
figure
it's
out.
a mask. I'm not that far into the show, so
I
don't
wonder
really
if it's
know.
supposed to be like an anime character dressed up as a Halloween character, or if it's
No,
just like,
that's just
The
from the anime.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just the character.
yeah,
Alright.
no. I mean, you know,
Not my
The
The
sword.
favorite.
Jets players showed up.
yeah, that's no.
I mean, I like the costumes. I like
Yeah.
players coming in costumes. I
Absolutely.
don't like the guys
Yeah.
who don't.
Yeah.
Like Ben was telling me earlier, he didn't dress up at all this weekend.
Oh, that's
gotta
a shame.
dress up.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't either, but that's okay.
What were you guys Halloween costumes?
I was a Girl Scout and the Wicked Witch from the Wizard of Oz.
Did you just have it all?
Yeah, I had a high vis vest and a safety helmet.
So you're a
Okay.
construction guy.
Yeah, but I also have a Spider-Man mask, so I was just
Construction
Spider-Man
Spider-Man. Okay.
undercover as a
Interesting.
construction worker.
All right.
Yes,
All right. Undercover.
undercover.
Yeah.
W moment of the day. Jalen Ramsey is back to playing, and he actually documented his entire rehab process, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I
Alright.
reposted this video. I
have
thought
to-
it was awesome.
I gotta watch it.
I like Jalen Ramsey. A lot of people
Oh.
don't,
I do
don't
too.
like him.
I
This
mean, he
reminds
was
me
the
of-
best corner in the league. So
I did not like
This is a
him when
gross
he was
video.
on.
Yes.
Lust.
Yeah.
I did not like him when he was on the Rams because he was locking DK up.
yeah,
every
but
single
I
game.
love to see it.
I
But
do.
now that he's on the Dolphins, I love him.
You know, it's fascinating to me to see Jalen Ramsey playing the good guy role.
Does
Yeah.
this help the Dolphins out
Yes,
a lot?
I'd say so.
They needed a little bit of help on their defense.
He wasn't great last year.
He was not.
No,
That's very true.
I
He was
think he's
good 2
gone
years
down.
ago.
Getting a
For
little
sure.
old.
He's
Yeah.
I think he's out of his prime for sure.
He's old, but
So I'm interested to see
I know,
how
it was
he.
I think-
ACL, right?
Close.
yeah, I think it
He's
was
tearing his ACL. He's, I think, 30 now.
I want to know who filmed this.
I know.
too.
After the ACL, like you could come back and just not be the same.
Didn't he
Yeah.
do this during training?
Yeah, it was beginning of training camp is when he tore his ACL. I think it was like the first or second day of training camp.
Jeez.
Man,
Yeah, I
that's
remember that
crazy.
he got traded, and then like the week after, it was like, yep, he's out indefinitely, and I was
Mhm.
like, wow,
Yeah. What is that logo?
the Jalen
Jalen Ramsey logo.
See, it's
It gives him a good secondary player to have back there.
Oh yeah,
This video is kind of giving me
They
like
will
Alex
100%
Smith
need
I
it
don't know
last
if he'll
week.
get like a ton of snaps, just because they want to ease him back into it. They don't
Yes.
want to like
Yeah.
overload him.
Yeah.
Uh,
I just
But I
hope it
still
isn't all for
think-
nothing.
I still think now, especially him and is Xavier
Howard, I think.
Xavier
he
Howard,
might be
I think
hurt.
he's back.
Is he? Oh, we'll see today. I mean, we got a good one.
I think we'll be good.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a question for you guys.
All right.
Who's more likely to make a Super Bowl run, the Detroit Lions or the Dallas Cowboys?
Detroit Lions.
Lions.
Detroit Lions.
I want to say, like, in terms of like the teams, the Dallas Cowboys have the better team, but it's the Dallas Cowboys we're talking about.
And it's not
Exactly.
Dak Prescott.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Exactly.
They just Dak is
Dak
never
is-
going to get over that hump. It's never going to happen.
They're
And
NFC
Jared Goff has been there
divisional
before.
Like Shady McCoy
merchants.
says, Dak is.
Yeah,
Horrible.
exactly.
Yeah, Dak. I do
The
love seeing
Lions
this
have a
teammate
young
Smith
team.
wins.
Dan
Videos
Campbell makes me want to run through a
smashing
brick
it,
wall.
kneecaps.
Yeah.
Kneecap revenge tour, baby.
Dan Campbell makes me want to bite off a kneecap.
The Lions have talent all over the field.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
they play
Yeah.
well at the line
Maybe
of
if they
scrimmage.
use Jameer Gibbs a little
I
bit
still don't
more.
understand that.
I don't
mean,
understand
What, not
it
using
either.
Jameer Gibbs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now with Monty G hurt,
Right.
David Montgomery,
Hopefully that'll give him a reason to use Jameer Gibbs.
he got like 29 and a half fantasy points last week. Helped me. I mean, I still lost, but he
Yeah.
got 29 and a half.
Yeah. You know what? You'll take that. Every day of the
Exactly.
week.
I'll take it every day of the week.
Really depends on
Another question. We got Jets or Giants today. Who we taking?
Jets.
I'm taking the Jets.
Yeah. Jets.
Danny
definitely the Jets.
Dimes and Saquon Barkley are going to beat the Jets.
But here's my thing with the Giants. That they
Danny
play
Dimes
these.
isn't playing?
No, that Danny Dimes
Tyrod
isn't playing.
Taylor's gonna
Tyrod
beat
Taylor's
them.
playing. Giants just play these weird games sometimes
Yeah.
where they just play well. They did it against
They
the
do.
Bills. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do it today.
I think the difference
we'll
is
see.
though with the Jets defense.
Jets defense is great.
Yeah, exactly. They have one of the best defenses in the league. And I think Zach Wilson, he's been okay. I think he's been good
He
enough.
plays good games. He played
Yeah.
well against the Eagles.
As long as he
did.
doesn't turn over like 4 times, he's seen ghosts and stuff, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's a Sam Darnold thing. It's not a Zach Wilson thing.
It's a Jets
It's going
thing.
to be looking up at the press box, see who's up there, see whose mom's up there.
I wish Zach Wilson played better in his career. Like I really thought.
I,
I
love
still
the
think
kid.
he's figuring it out.
Yeah, he still needs
I still have
time.
hope. Yeah.
That's what I've been saying
3
about
now?
Justin Fields.
Yeah, just get Travis Kelsey's mom up there.
Do you think Justin Fields is gonna come back as a starter?
No.
Or are they gonna keep what's
They're
his name in there?
We'll see how Badgett plays today.
He played well last week.
Yeah, but
Their
they're playing
defense.
the Raiders.
Yeah, it was their defense that really pulled that game
Yeah.
out for him.
And they're playing the Chargers this week, prime time in SoFi.
Chargers win that game?
Chargers have
Well, yeah, the Chargers are going to win that
the
game.
worst
but
coach team in
it's
the
just-
NFL.
Yeah.
You can't out Brandon Staley.
Brandon Staley can't coach that team. They have so much
He
talent.
coaches
and they
to
just
lose.
never.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
it's
just
one of
can't
A couple
figure
weeks
it
ago,
out
there
at
was
all.
a Vikings Chargers. It was like they're
Oh,
going
that
for
sounds
around
like
like
the
fourth
miserable-
and like 2, up by like 3 in their own territory.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Not smart.
They-
Quick
they-
question. We got rapid fire game picks. Vikings, Packers.
like
Vikings.
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 Packers are
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah. It's really
Especially how
bad.
for the win against Niners.
Falcons, Titans.
Falcons.
Falcon. Who's at home?
Titans.
Who's at home in that
Titans in
game?
that one. Will Levis might play in
Uh-huh.
this game too.
I think the Falcons
Who
are home.
knows?
It depends because Desmond Ritter does not lose at home, but they're in.
They're
They
at
gotta learn to
Titans,
throw the ball
so,
first,
yeah.
though.
I'm gonna go with the
they
Titans.
Titans are
lost
gonna
at home
win.
last week.
Yeah, let's go Will Levis.
Jaguars, Steelers.
Jags.
Jags.
Jags started to turn it around.
Yes,
They
exactly.
came out weird.
They
this year.
did.
They did.
Like Doug Peterson didn't have that offense figured out yet,
No.
and now
TJ
they're
Watt.
great.
TJ
Saints,
Watt.
Colts.
Colts.
Sorry, Chris. Colts.
Yeah, Colts.
Saints find a way to lose games. We
Yeah.
were talking about
Mac
this
Jones
earlier.
has negative 4 yards.
They're a bad team.
Yeah.
Ravens, Cardinals.
Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens. Sorry, Dobbs.
Yeah, it's Ravens. Ravens are the best team in the AFC right now, in my
That's-
opinion.
Yeah.
It's
you
not
know
crazy
what?
to say that.
Fair
It's-
enough.
That is
I-
not
They-
ridiculous to
they're
say.
like
very
that.
underrated.
Fair
this
enough.
year,
I like
feel
that.
The Chiefs haven't looked great. The Bills are the Bills.
That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Bengals aren't that great. Who
Yeah.
else is it?
Yeah. I mean,
Dolphins, maybe?
we'll see how the Ravens do in the playoffs, though. Lamar has not had a good pedigree in the playoffs whatsoever.
Well, last year,
Lost to the
Huntley.
Titans when they were the 1
I feel
seed.
bad. I like Lamar, so
Lamar has had a better. They're
The
the
running
unhealthiest
back.
team in the NFL. Like
Mhm.
year after year, they're gonna get injured somehow.
Yeah. Once Odell gets better, too.
Eagles, Commanders.
Eagles.
Commanders.
Commanders.
Eagles.
Commanders
Yeah.
at home.
This is a definition
This
of a
is
trap
a this is a Jalen Hurts get ready to learn Chinese game.
game.
Jalen Hurts is
Okay.
going to
Sam Howell breakout game?
Sam Howell breakout game.
Okay.
Yes. Jahan
Scary
Dotson
Terry.
breakout
Sam
game.
Howell isn't bad, but I think
The
Philly's
Commanders
gonna
always
win.
make it like scary for the Eagles.
They
I don't know
do.
how
It
they
always
have that
happens.
figured out.
Exactly. That's
And the
We
Commanders
know
stink.
it's going to be a close game. I
At,
think
in
Philly's gonna
Washington
win.
or in DC. I have the Commanders taking that.
I just
game.
don't have it. I just don't think the Commanders can do anything better than the Eagles, but yet they
No.
might just
There's no
Based
reason
off
why
of
they
last
should
week,
win,
though,
but-
based off of last week, we're killing them.
We're the
Eagles.
best. Probably the best. Based off last week, we're the best team in the NFL.
I
No.
completely agree.
Eagles?
If we're going off
Yes.
based off
I
last
wouldn't say
week,
that.
yes.
I
Who
would
is?
not say that.
I mean, honestly, you said Ravens.
We shut down Miami.
Ravens
We
is
shut down
fair.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, Patriots almost beat the Dolphins too.
All right, final
What does that
one,
say
the
about the
rest of show.
Dolphins?
Raiders, Lions. Who we got?
Lions.
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 That's not even close.
Lions.
That's gonna be a bad game.
Yeah, that's gonna be all over the place.
What's the spread of that game too? I
It has to be
7.5.
7.5.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, they cover that spread. pretty easily.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They win it by at least 14, I think. At least.
Maybe I'd say like 10.
Yeah.
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 At home, yeah.
What else do we got?
I don't know. Thank you for coming to watching today's sports. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Peace.